Right? He is the one that cannot be satisfied. You know what I mean? With nothing at all, yo. Always just want the entire earth in his position as well. Even though he's ruling the earth as it is, he's doing it under disguise because again, they're not coming up boldly and say, yo, we run the world. They know that they run the earth, run the world, but they're not going to talk like that because they are afraid of the uproars because again, they're not most in population. You know what I mean? So they have to use mindset, brainwashing to rule until they feel as if they have full control over the masses. Then they're going to destroy a lot of people, lives, to show their power, that they're in power. All right? But if you look and observe, you realize that all media outlets basically that are really of any notable status are owned by them. If you check, you realize that whether any little mediocre country that exists operate underneath their regime as well, whether it want to be from Russia or from America, they are still under the so-called white man reign, right? When they go to their meetings, who basically fill their meetings? So-called white people. Who control their money? So-called white people, right? Who run the health industry? White people, so-called white people. They run everything that you actually need to sustain and live. Therefore, when they take it from you, you're gonna know that they had control of it all along. And when they bring in the new system that they want you to align yourself to, it's gonna be by force. It's gonna be mandatory unto you. If you don't take it, you're an alien and you're gonna be left out to die. They're encompassing you with their craft and their power so that you need them. Your country is now depending on them for what? Seeds to continue farming basically, to provide for your own country. Look at Jamaica. Jamaica doesn't provide enough to feed its population. We had Melissa recently, and what happened in Melissa? Alright. They have to be getting food from all over the world. Even goat, they have to ship in Jamaica, yo. They have to ship goats to Jamaica to help boost the farming industry because again, we are not independent of these countries. Alright? I would say, oh, Jamaica is loved and it's respected by many nations. Right? Because them want your acceptability. They want to accept them as their ruler. You know what I mean? Because you go the next way. So it's about gifting in return. They don't do anything for just benefiting you per se. They don't love you like that. Right? Trump said to them one more. Trump said, it's to make America great again. When America was so-called great to them, it was basically slavery time period when we were building the empire. That's what they were. That's what is great to them. And any country that is going to be left to, to operate must be operating in the behalf of America for them to accept that. The man said to them one more. Him say, yo, if you're in the region, if you're in the Caribbean region, the Americas, basically, you know what I mean? You need to be operating for their regime. They need to show their strength. This is a testament to show that they are serious, yo. They're not bluffing. And then basically say, Cuba is next. Cuba, we already destroyed already. Because again, America sanctioned Cuba. Just like me I said, they destroy your country if you're not going with their regime. Alright? So let me continue. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? O Lord, unto him that led himself with thick clay, shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and away that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. That's what's going to happen, yo. Because of all that you have done to other nations, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Libya. You know what I mean? Awesome people are lying to them now. Like Japan and them other countries that were once enemies to America, which is now bitch basically to America. You know what I mean? They get bad up and bullied, and now you subject yourself like a child unto your master, taking orders, yo. All these countries basically that were spoiled, eventually gonna realize that, yo, it doesn't benefit us to work with America, because America's all for themselves. Remember when America sanctioned Iran, right? They didn't care if Europe was being affected by the sanctions, because they are the big bad bully that anything they say goes and should stand. So even though Europe needed Iran, you know what I mean, America didn't care. They sanctioned them, and they wanted Europe to also join with them. That's selfish. Alright? That is selfish. That's the proud, mighty force of America for you. Alright? In the next precept. So they will tell you that you're in Jamaica and you're free and all these things, but at the same time, there's a country over Jamaica that is telling them what to do. Right? There's a country of Venezuela telling them what to do. The puppet, the female puppet that is in Trinidad, that is in Venezuela now, and that is also in Guyana and these other so-called countries, they are scared as hell. But they will live under the fear and the scare that they have and say, yo, them free because America allow them to do something. Because so-called white man allow you to do something that benefits them. You know what I mean? You can sell your oil and all of that if it is benefiting America. I want to offer, guess what? Are we so-called Americans build Venezuela oil reserve, right? So therefore, it was stolen from us, even though it is in Venezuela. I'm going to take it back. And we are thief it enough. We are take back what it belongs to us. Because the entire America belongs to us. The Americas belong to us. Not only that, the whole world belongs to us, and we run the world. We run Iran, we run Syria, we run Libya, we run Iraq. Trump said they should have gone into Iraq and took the oil. And if for him, he would have taken the oil. Then you come in a Venezuela and play trick upon you and say, yo, oh, drugs are causing one mega crap. And I send bread, you might go for the oil. They might say, oh, we take it, and we not give them back it. We're going to sell it because it belongs to us in the first place. And now we're going to make so-called Venezuelans rich. Are you an idiot? You really believe that the so-called white man, America, cares about these countries that he calls rubbish countries, garbage countries, that he classified as criminals and wars? You really believe that they care about you so-called Latinos, Negroes, like that? You're slow, man, right? So this is Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for prey and none delivered. Who delivering you from the hands of the so-called white man? You're being abused left, right, and center. By one side and the next side. You're in prison because when you're in prison, there's a guard in prison that tell you when to move and when not to move. That's the same thing with you in Jamaica, with you in Venezuela, in Trinidad, Guyana, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, all these nations. Wherever you are right now, you are under the so-called white man rulership, right? In prison, right? Therefore pray, and none delivereth, for spoil, and none saith restore. Who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for spoil, and Israel to the robbers? Right? Again, who are the robbers? The so-called white race. Right? And it says, did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned, for they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. Therefore he had poured upon them, upon him, Salakia, the fury of his anger, and the strength of his fury. The strength of battle. And it had set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart. So Venezuela, your country is being destroyed and being run by the so-called white man because you don't believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? You don't believe in serving the true Heavenly Father. You believe in doing wickedness. Right? Worshipping other gods. Doing as though will, committing sin, just like the other nations, yo. And that is why the so-called white man can reign over you. But if you were to repent, and return to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the elect amongst you, because not everyone is going to be saved, the elect amongst you will be delivered and will be restored. Whatever exists on the earth will be rightly divided to us, because we are the true rulers of the earth. We are the true kings and queens of the earth, as it was destinated or predestinated for. You know what I mean? It was made, the world was made for our sake, and the other nations are made as servants. We will not be evil to them after, well, we're not going to be evil really. We're going to be judging them righteously, but they're going to deserve what they're getting. True judgment. They're going into captivity for a time period. After that time period, those who should go back to their land and obey the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai will have to do so, and the nation that should be destroyed utterly will be utterly destroyed. And is so-called white man, because he is a virus upon the earth that must be destroyed. He is the robbers that is robbing us. He is the one that spoils us, whether it be by how we operate today as a people, our status that we have today as a people. We are at the bottom of the barrel right now. You know what I mean? Vain and vile as hell, not knowing who we are. That's because so-called white man rob you of your name, of your heritage, and of your identity. You know what I mean? No, you're the baddest bitch. You're the baddest nigga. You know what I mean? That's what you align yourself with. Alright? Let me finish up. Right? Oh, it says that they did not lay it to heart, yo. You know what I mean? So it's gonna end in the next couple seconds. So that's how America operates. America knows that their time is short. Really, the white man knows his time is short. That he needs to usher in his kingdom to basically have full control over it. But he knows that there's gonna be a force that is going to try to stop him. Not only try, that is going to stop him. But he believes that in his heart, he can stop that force. That is how proud he is, yo. That is how proud he is. He believes that he can stop Yahweh Yahushai from taking him from his pedestal that he's at and rightfully putting us upon top. So World War III is coming. Those who don't believe, you're going to witness it in very short. You're going to lose all that you have, and suffering is come.